Last year, I took on the enormous task of trying to teach myself how to code in Lua and C Sharp, two very different coding languages. I spent hours, weeks, days, and even months watching tutorials on these, trying to get an actual understanding of what successful code looks like, how to fix errors, what types of scripts do what, and what objects and assets are to be paired with those scripts. I tried learning Blender in the same way, and taught myself how to animate in Roblox's Animator. Rather than making my game on platforms where I may have to pay for server space or waste any more time trying to learn coding, I decided to use Roblox Studio and stick to Lua after attempting to make only semi-successful games on Unity, Unreal Engine, and Godot. I spent a good amount of time making small games I never launched in places purely for the goal of testing new mechanics, which can be a fun yet tedious task at times. All of this time and energy spent for the greater goal of making my dream game come to life. This is how I spent over 700 hours making an open world RPG with AI. Here's the thing. I'm almost 30, and a little birdie told me we only get about 100 years to get done what needs doing. So I turned to what they call vibe coding, except I started before the phrase existed. In my opinion, no matter how much assistance you get from AI during the process of game development, there will always be a mountain of work that has to be completed manually to ensure a good product. Also, games are never finished. They're just sold at a good stopping point once the developer is satisfied enough with the product. Let's talk about AI resources. Instead of Blender, you would use Meshy.ai. It's the best on market in my opinion for making 3D models. Rigging can be automated in Roblox Studio if you're making humanoids, or in Meshy.ai or Anything World for quadrupeds. For animations, you can use Mixamo. However, I never really got Mixamo to work, so I opted in to do my animations in Roblox Studio Animator, getting better over time. Paired with the correct version of ChatGPT, which is your choice, this can make an effective and powerful team. While ChatGPT does have versions that generate code, I prefer using the image generator to generate my code. It seemed to be more understanding of a creative mindset and was more effective in producing the vision that I had in mind. I was slowly building the team that I wanted, a team that I needed to build from the ground up because my attempts at networking with bigger Roblox developers were fruitless. While I can't expect RoleBuilder or Preston from Big Games to stop what they're doing to help a brother out, I can, however, and did immerse myself in their journeys to better understand the life of becoming a solo Roblox developer, taking on the job of every team member I didn't have. I had to learn how to fix errors in scripts even without fully becoming a scripter. I had to invest in models, spending money on Fiverr to get my desired product. I had to understand folder structures and hierarchy. What is the difference between a humanoid and an animation controller in regards to movement, in regards to health? What assets do each need to be paired with to get animations to play? What about animation priority? The deeper I traveled down this rabbit hole, the more my AI assets were becoming just assistants. Eventually, I understood scripts to the point I would ask ChatGPT, didn't you mean to make this a local script? Or didn't you mean to tween on the y-axis? With this, my AI became more useful and responsive. Development isn't a straight line, it's a journey with many different paths, and to get to your destination, you've got to travel them all. The first version of my game was the Projection. This had over 6,000 revisions. Then came the Projection 2, Hide and Seek, over 4,000 revisions, and 1.2 thousand visits from an unfinished game. Finally, my most complete project, the Projection, the Boneflower War. This was an open-world RPG with working stats and enemies, skilling, weapons, quests, and NPCs with lore. My little world, with the potential to be ever-expanding. If I did it, anyone can. And here's a reminder. The only person that needs to believe in you is you. That's who will help you reach your goals.